Hello and welcome to a game of StarLadder Day 16, if I'm correct. StarLadder Day 16, a bit delayed due to the show match between English and Russian casters, which, by the way, spoiler alert, I will remove my mouse violently if you don't want to have a spoiler, so mute now, and you can unmute when I move my mouse violently. There you go, gave you the time. So the show match was won by the English casters with a 2-1 score. Let's move my mouse violently. It actually works, you know. I've been told that people are appreciating this, even though it sounds weird, but, you know. Anyways, and we have got ourselves a bit of a delayed match. Doesn't matter. There will be no overlap. No game for StarLadder will start before the previous one is finished, so we can just sit here and watch Dota the entire day, because there is a lot of Dota to watch for StarLadder. Well, actually, there's 4 matches. It's Fnatic versus Fota. After that, we're seeing another game for Fnatic. It's going to be Power Rangers taking on Power Rangers taking on Fnatic. And then DD versus Fota, and then Absolute Legends versus Mouse. And I am gonna show you the standings quickly before we jump ourselves further into the match. We have got Virtus.pro, Fnatic Empire on the top 3. And now I know that this is not a game where Na'Vi is in, but I've been asked this question a lot of the times while we watch the draft. I will quickly say what has to happen for Na'Vi to still be in StarLadder on the top 4, because only the top 4 goes to Kiev, of course. So the top amount of points that Na'Vi can get is 36. And that is not good, because Virtus.pro can get 39, Fnatic can get 45, Empire 42, No Talent 42, and L Pride and 3D Clan also 39. So Na'Vi is below every single one of those. The thing is, though, a lot of those teams still have to fight against each other. Now, Na'Vi doesn't have any impact on those anymore. Na'Vi still has a match against Mouse, but they already played against Virtus.pro and Fnatic and Empire and no Tidehunter. So that's the 4 giants right there that they've already played against and are still ahead of them. So, like, it's kind of out of their hands. Now, the most important day, the day that you do not want to miss, is coming Wednesday. Coming Wednesday is going to be Fnatic versus Empire and Na'Vi versus Mousesports. Those 2 games are very important for the standings for those top 4 teams. Of course, we also still have Empire versus No Tidehunter the day after, and, you know, Virtus.pro versus No Tidehunter and Mouse versus Fnatic still has to be played. But Wednesday, you should watch. Let's jump ourselves into the draft, though, because Fnatic versus Fota is the one that we're here for right now. We will not be seeing a Magnus, nor a Nyx Assassin, nor a Batrider, nor a Keeper of the Light. And that left Fnatic to be able to pick up their go-to lineup with the Wisp Chaos Knight, and they managed to secure a Darkseer there as well. Gyrocopter and Shadow Demon picked up by Fota. Quite surprised to see Shadow Demon rather than a Fiend Script, what am I saying? I'm calling Bane by his ulti, that's not good. But I meant Bane. So Gyrocopter Bane is a combination that we see way more often than the Shadow Demon Gyrocopter. It's still a decent combination, though. I mean, Gyrocopters can still move up to the target. It's a bit of a setup for anything, and Gyrocopter is really a hero that profits really well from setups. They pick up a Queen of Pain. That's going to be their solo mid, probably. They can expect Fnatic to be playing a duelating mid with the Wisp Chaos Knight, though having said that, normally Fnatic plays their Wisp Chaos Knight in the Radiant, on the Radiant side, purely because, of course, you can have the Wisp pulling and stuff. So I'm not quite sure if they're actually going to be putting those 2 mid. And if they are, they're kind of being crippled slightly because they're not going to be able to pull the small camp. But we're going to see how they're going to be able to deal with that, and if they're indeed going to be doing that. And how Freedom of the Action is, of course, going to be dealing with that as well. So let's see what Fnatic is going to ban out. If we look at Fota, we know that they still need a solo lane and either a support or a jungle. So we might still see a Bane being banned out. We have also seen, by the way, I'm not sure if it was Fota, but we've seen a lot of games where there was actually an aggressive trialing with the Gyrocopter, Shadow Demon, or Bane. And then something else, like for example Rubik or something. And then have a Lifestealer on the solo safe lane. So we might even still see a Lifestealer being banned out. But they ban out the Enigma first, so that is going to be the one that they don't want to be facing. And that also means that they're maybe expecting a jungle hero to still come out from Fota. Let's see for Fota what they are supposed to be banning out. So we know that Fnatic has got that Wisp Chaos Knight. They also have a Darkseer. So 2 lanes completed. So they need 1 more extra lane. They ban out the Trixie Nature's Prophet, though. That's gonna be their hero. And wow! Whoa! That's a hero that, you know, we don't normally see that much. But Fnatic, they ban him out. They ban out those team fight potential heroes. Black Hole out. Ravage out. We might even see Sand King ban out if this is gonna continue. But we'll find out. But a Tidehunter ban is really not something I was expecting. But, well, if you don't want to be facing a teamfight lineup, well, You can just make sure you don't. And of course, you don't fear any other combination that your opponent can throw out at you, which apparently is not the case. A Beastmaster, another solo lane that gets banned out by Fnatic. Kind of surprised to see that, as I kind of think that they already have 2 lanes sorted. What Fnatic loves to do is, of course, 2 dual lanes, 1 solo lane. And they have got 1 solo lane and 1 dual lane, so they need 1 dual lane extra. There's still a lot of combinations possible. Like, you have the Brewmaster and a Bane or a Rubik with anything, by the way, because he's an amazing support, of course. And there's still a lot of combinations possible, so I'm kind of curious to see what Fnatic is gonna do here. Of course, they can also still pick up the Lifestealer for themselves, considering he then can jump over the map with and a Wisp and a Chaos Knight and a Lifestealer. So we'll see what they can do with that, and if they're actually planning on doing that. But they don't, because they ban out the Lifestealer. Wow, that's that. It's gonna be the Puck that's the last ban out. Of course, that's could be a hero that we might see against the Queen of Pain, and is actually one of the heroes that can stand quite securely against the Queen of Pain, or at least able to survive. And if Queen of Pain gets too ballsy, I mean, Puck is a real punisher of the Queen of Pain, I guess. If Queen of Pain makes a mistake, Puck will make sure she pays for it. Vice versa as well, though. I mean, if you use your phase shift too early or too late, Queen of Pain will make sure that you feel that.
10 seconds.
But yeah, banned out, so no longer in the pool. Let's see what Fnatic wants to pick up next. If they are going to give a bit more away about what they're actually going to be doing here, or if they're going to be keeping it simple. Like, if they pick up a jungle hero right now, then they would still not really give away that much, even though you kind of, well, no, you still wouldn't know if Wisp CK is going to be in that mid lane or not. But they're going to be ticking into the bonus time, something that Fota has already done for now. A bit. Still have 42 seconds left, though, but Fnatic hasn't done so yet. And, of course, also, since it's been apparently a while since I solo casted again, I noticed that I'm rambling, or at least I'm not rambling because I feel like I'm saying useful stuff, but, like, you know, I talk too much. So I will try to talk less. I have been told that I sometimes talk too much, so I'm trying to listen to the feedback. I have to warn you, though, it's very difficult, because, like, when you're in the flow and my brain is doing all kinds of crazy shenanigans, then, you know, somehow I just keep spamming out stuff that my brain comes up with, and sometimes it's not really related to anything, but, you know, it's still a bit spammy in my head, so, and it normally comes out spammy in voice, therefore, also. But, you know, I'll try. That's basically all I wanted to say there. See? Did it again. Rambled about tons of stuff with just saying that I'll try to talk less. Should just have breaks like this. Like, I'm not watching the screen right now. I did see the Invoker pick up. I like it. I like it. We have seen Invoker. Did we see it today?
10 seconds remaining.
I'm thinking back, because of course there were some matches for the Malaysia qualifier for the GSC. I don't think I saw it. I only saw a movie of it with someone spamming out spells like crazy. But yeah, Invoker is gonna be a hero here for Fnatic, and that could be a mid lane, could be a solo safe lane as well. And there is still the Brewmaster for Fota, so that's gonna be, well, now they have like more versatility there, because in theory you could pick up the Queen of Pain on the solo long lane, Garrocopter mid or Brewmaster mid, and then the Shadow Demon together with whoever is going to be left on the safe lane, or you could pick up Garrocopter on the safe lane solo, Brewmaster on the aggressive trial lane. There are so many combinations right now. I like it. And with this, I mean, we saw Fnatic banning out the Enigma and the Tidehunter, both obvious teamfight heroes. And what do you got with Brewmaster? Team fight, remaining. That's right. So I kind of like it. I like it a lot. I don't know exactly how they're gonna lane it. It's really dependent on how they want to and how they are expecting Fnatic to be laning it. As we see a Windrunner pick up, so that could be a solo offlane Darkseer in the jungle, and an Invoker mid and a Chaos Knight Wisp on the top lane, or Chaos Knight Wisp mid and Invoker solo top could be a potential as well. But also a lot of options for Fnatic, so this is kind of interesting to see. Last pickup, Enchantress, so still a jungle hero from Fota. So we'll still see a dual lane and then 2 solo lanes. The question is who is going to be solo here and who is going to be on the dual lane. I don't really know. It's going to be good. Going to be good. Of course, on paper, though, Freedom of the Action is the underdog. As, well, I showed you the scores very quickly, but I'll show it again. Fnatic is doing really well. 7 games played, 18 points, only 1 loss so far. And Fota, well, you know, 7 games played as well. Also 6-1 the score, but for them it's like 6 losses and 1 win. So you know they're kind of they're the underdogs in this game. It's that simple. So let's see who is gonna be playing what. We have got Fnatic playing with a stand-in. We've got Doomix playing in an Invoker. It will be Trixie on the Darks here. We'll be seeing Era, of course, on his Chaos Knight with no tail on its Wisp, and then Fly is going to be playing the Windrunner and has got some wards in her inventory, so might be going for a semi-support Windrunner, something that we do see sometimes. Not very often though, but with her Shackle, she is able to be a very good utility hero as well, so it's not really uncommon to see her in a support role. Let's jump ourselves over to the Smoked Up team. Fota is going to be playing on the Radiant side, and we'll have Die playing the Gyrocopter, and they're gonna meet them. Disruption there upon Era. Here comes the clap as well. Can they do something? Can they have enough damage? Rocket Barrage! Era already drops, and it is prepared for battle on his Queen of Pain that picks up the kill. And Fota showing their aggression off the get-go. Prepare for battle, the hero, the player that is probably going to go towards that mid lane for his team, already having that advantage of the first blood money secured. That is a big thing. Very big. He actually picks up his Null Talisman rather than anything else, rather than, for example, a bottle. And he is actually going to be going to the
battle begins.
To the bottom lane, I was gonna say, but why is the courier moving there by himself without any stuff in his inventory? That is something that we don't see every day. I don't normally see a green Greevo either though, by the way, but let's see who's playing what. So we've got the double damage rune up on Jenka, who's been playing as support for Fota for a while, and he's gonna be playing the Shadow Demon. We'll be seeing Sharhan playing the Enchantress, who we of course see quite often. And yes, this is pronounced as Sharhan, I have been told. We will be seeing I already set him on his Gyrocopter. It will be another stand-in for Fota that will be playing the mid lane. TRP will be playing the Brewmaster, and he'll be up against an Exort Invoker. Not the most of easiest lanes, but he should be able to stay alive, and he should be able to get experience, and that is almost the main reason that he's there for. Just get that level 6 up fast and try to dominate the lane with that one rather than with pure last hits. We have got an aggressive trialing for Fota on the top lane. And indeed the bottom lane goes to the Queen of Pain, who really thought probably that she was going to be having the courier sending the items already her way, but then it was an empty courier and it got sent back. So she has no use of her first blood money yet. And that is actually, I mean, you know, you have got first blood, yay! But not getting the advantage with it is quite, I don't know, it's quite a waste. Could be better. But still, she should be able to do fine against Trixie. Trixie can, of course, try to creep skip at some point, but it's really not the easiest job to do against Queen of Pain, because she can just harass you away anyways. As Enchantress, with that aggressive trialing from Fota, Enchantress is forced to go into the enemy jungle to get her creeps there. She does pick up a Centaur though, and the thing about a Centaur together with a Shadow Demon is of course the same thing as it is with a Gyrocopter and a Shadow Demon, or a Brewmaster and a Shadow Demon. But basically it sets up for the stun from the Centaur, it sets up for the Rocket Barrage, and it sets up for the clap as we saw earlier as well. So it is a great jungle hero to already get, as we have No-Tail just trying to harass her away a bit. Here comes, actually, they want to go for him, and that's just, oh, this is a kill. Doomix, sorry. Invoker picking up the kill, and all of a sudden aggressive trial on Fota down the drain, Sunstrike helping out, Cold Snap as well. Centaur still trying to do something to No-Tail here, and this might actually be another kill. No-Tail taking a lot of damage with that Soul Catcher on there, and a one hit, and boom, you're dead! Jenka with the longest range auto attack ever gets the kill, and that is a 1-for-1. Enchantress now probably will be going into her own jungle though. But it looks like we're still gonna see Shadow Demon on the top lane here together with the Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter's doing okay against this lane so far, 9-for-3, but is able to harass Era away, 3-for-0 only for him. Now with the Enchantress no longer a threat, he might be a bit more confident in trying to take those last hits, especially also since it's going to be No-Tail coming in as well. We have got a stun up on Die Disruption there to save his life though, and Shackle is not going to be there just yet. There's a Shackle, but it doesn't light, and the Real Drift, and the Tether stun, and the kill. No-Tail picking it up. 2-for-2. And No-Tail coming in just in time for that one. And the push is hereby complete. They have got 3 range script. They should be able to do some damage to this tier 1, unless there's going to be a flat cannon, because the flat cannon will of course be able to force it away. And more importantly, the support, Jenka and Die will be getting some solid experience here. We do have Trixie, by the way, tower skipping those those creeps, so should be getting nice last hits. But as I said, he is very easily harassable with Prepare for Battle, and he will be helped by a clap. And that's gonna be a blink forward, and a Shadow Strike, and a kill. And it's Sharon picking up the kill. As said, I mean, it's just not that easy to do that against this lineup, especially not now since Enchantress is in the Radiant jungle. So Fota making the best of their lineup so far, and doing like even the rotation, even though forced in a way, because of course No-Tail kind of forced Enchantress out of his jungle. Even with it there, what am I saying? With it there, even with Sharon being forced out of the enemy jungle, he's still making the best of making sure that the bottom lane, at least this time, is going to be in favor of Fota, in favor of Prepare for Battle. We do see him on 19 for 2 last hits, with Trixie being on 24 for 0. Wait a second, top lane action! Disruption to save this. Oh, postpone execution only. Never mind. It didn't save his life. It was No-Tail that picks up another kill on the board, so it is 3 for 3 all of a sudden with the trial in here for Fnatic. It's working out okay. This is, by the way, dangerous because, I mean, the kills are even, yeah. But, you know, you have to keep in mind who is getting the kill and who's going down. So they lost their Gyrocopter once. Era has only died once so far as well. Of course, he was the first blood, but on the lane it doesn't matter that much anymore, and actually they want to go for this again. Here also comes an Ursa Warrior. They're gonna try to go for him. Rocket Barrage hitting, and that is gonna be a kill. Never mind what I said there just now. Fota puts it back in their favor. We have the gold graph still in their favor. It started, of course, in their favor with their first blood going their way. And oh my, what a rotations are these teams having? Just saying. And that was Prepare for Battle going down in the bottom lane. Trixie chasing him down with an Iron Shell is going to be enough. A vacuum being used for that even, and that is going to be the Soul Ring complete by the looks of it. Well, at least, no, not really yet, but that's Tranquil Boots at least. Soul Catcher there is still going to be the end of Gyrocopter there. Disruption not saving his life. Jenka still picks up the Wisp on the sideline though, and in the meantime, oh seriously, 3 seconds down, wait a second, Shadow Demon dead. So it was Brewmaster that actually used his ulti for the first time, was able to get a kill on the Invoker, and oh my god, there has been more than 2 kills per minute already, and I can't keep up. Trixie will be able to get a kill on him unless there's gonna be Fota. Prepare for Battle coming in. A vacuum though helps out, and this might be the end of Trixie. Prepare for Battle has got a blink, has got a Sonic Wave if she wants to. She does have to hit those Sonic Wave hits, but oh, that Sunstrike! Haste Rune picked up by the Enchantress, and she's gonna be able to get away from Fly with that one. We'll be able to do that. Look at that Enchantress running, it looks super fast. Almost looks so natural. Yeah. Oh wells, oh wells. So, yeah, moment of peace. Welcome to the game of Dota 2. We do have actually, yeah, Prepare for Battle did go back to base. He just got back after being that. He TP'd mid, got a kill, now has to go back again, so misses quite a bit of farm, but did of course shut down Trixie as well a bit. And got himself a kill, so extra gold for that. No-Tail and Era looking for blood right here. Looking for reality if they find themselves a poison, shadow poison though. Vision up on No-Tail, so no more surprise income again up on Fota as we see Die on 21 for 5, Era on 17 for 3, TP incoming from Fly. Again, they want to try to make something happen. Fly, by the way, hasn't died just yet. Has not even picked up his Wind Run and is gonna look for something. Has got level 2 Shackle. If he gets it off, there could be a Reality Rift and a Tether Stun, and here comes the Rocket Barrage. Well, you know, I just said that Fly hadn't died yet. Well, that's over right now. Era, though, thinking about going for something, realizes he is just slightly outnumbered, so we'll be going back to last sitting only for now. With the flat cannon pulling the creep wave back behind the tower. Spirits from No-Tail still hitting here, but doesn't really matter. They clean out the creep wave, and that will mean that there is a push coming to the wave, and there is dive potential for Fota if they really want to right now, because the creeps are tanking up the tower, and they're gonna go. There's vision up on everybody with the shadow poison, disruption, and Rocket Barrage. 4 seconds stun still hits, so Sunshine gonna hit as well, but gets split up by everybody. Era's gonna try to run away from that one. We still have an Ice Shell up on Sharon, he's gonna go down. But as does the Chaos Knight, sorry, as does the Gyrocopter. Power Shot will clean out the Shadow Demon, and that is 3 down to the top lane in favor of Fnatic. And that is going to be Fnatic. We're still backing off, but that dive did not work out well for Fota at all. The only good thing they get of it is that Prepare for Battle is free farming on the bot lane, because his Darkseer that he was supposed to is, well, he TP'd top, got himself a kill, and also, of course, Brewmaster was able to get maybe some more done on this middle lane as Invoker. Where is Invoker? Ah, there is Invoker. Invisibility rune. Gonna go for the Queen of Pain. Let's see if he can do that. He has got a cold snap. Has of course got to make sure that Queen of Pain can't blink away and otherwise land a Sunstrike where she's gonna blink to. Cold snap might stop her from blinking though. Oh, and that's gonna be a kill. Wisp and CK TP helping out. That's the first TP that Wisp does, and they make it count, killing up the Queen of Pain. Fnatic hereby definitely pulling ahead. They're pulling ahead on the gold graph, going towards the 2k, experience graph towards the 4k, and now Fota, they have to rethink their plan. They have to make that Brewmaster more into the fights because they're now up against a global strat of Fnatic, and we all know what they can do with that. They have pulled that off plenty of times before. With great success, of course. That's why there's their basically signature lineup, if you will. And we're gonna see Fly maybe getting a bit of harassment here. There is, of course, a split up on the Brewmaster. He does also have Mana Boots. And Snare, they're up on the Windthrow. There's a level 1 Windthrow now. She used it as well. The slow is still there, but I don't think that they will be able to get the kill anymore. Trixie coming in just in case. He's gonna be standing there if needed. And we have a rotation up from No-Tail and Era. They're rotating to the mid lane. Maybe they can take down a tower or otherwise run all the way to top and go there. The Wisp TP is going to be off only in 26 seconds. So they can't really do anything there yet. Tower will drop. And that is going to be Fnatic not being able to do anything against it. But they still have, of course, this combination. And we're going to see if they can make it count again in 11 seconds. Because that's, of course, going to be their aim. At the same time, oh... Queen of Pain, are you sure? That's gonna be a Sunstrike and a 2-second stun and a kill. Actually, Invoker picking up the kill, so getting some extra experience to his name. He's getting all those assists. Oh, Wisp TP. Gonna not find anybody just yet though, but gonna go in towards die. Reality back in, and that's gonna be Disruption, trying to save his life. 3-second stun up on Jenka. Power Shot will clean out. Die together with the Iron Shell. Can they get more Jenka? Can be getting himself away. Wisp now also got away. Nice impetus up on Trixie, doing a lot of damage. Couple more hits needed as we still see Jenka dropping on the sidelines. Trixie still alive for some reason. Shackle, Power Shot. Sure, not able to pick up Trixie. And now the Brewmaster still has a split, but he might be forced to use it. Collapse and kills out the Windrunner now. Cannot go for Trixie anymore, but maybe he can go for Era instead. Can he get a stun up? Yes, he can. Here also comes prepared for battle and uses the Sonic Wave just to clean out Era. But Trixie gets away alive. Mad jukes for him, and of course, Fota, they still get some kills out of that. They got a rotation from Fnatic. Now, the thing that I was gonna say, like, the thing that you can do against Fnatic's lineup is that you stick together with 5 almost all the time, just to make sure that those ganks from the Wisp CK cannot do anything. Or at least cannot pick off anybody, unless they're just gonna be using it to join a team fight, for example, which is still good, which is still nice to see, but it's of course not what you want to do with that lineup. You want to be ganking people. And they have been able to do it, but yeah, they have been losing some heroes for it. I mean, they killed off the Queen of Pain now twice. That's pretty nice. And the thing also is, of course, you have 15 kills on the side of Fnatic, and 4 of those are on die. 4 of those are on the Gyrocopter. Oh, Reality Rep! Then for 2-second stun, but the Sunstrike will clean it out. Great combination, really. But yeah, die is, of course, the main carry of Fota, and he died now 5 times. Yes, he's been up 4 kills off his own team, but he's not been getting those last hits. For the kills, at least. He's got, of course, 43 last hits, highest up on the Radiant side, but still not that impressive. Actually, with all these kills, let's just jump ourselves to net worth, because that's going to be all the more important, especially with 2 towers going down on the side of Fota, 1 tower going down on the side of Fnatic, so 1 tower ahead now for Fnatic. In terms of gold, that is, and we're gonna see if it's gonna be Fota that can turn this around. They don't have a split, but they might want to try to gank up Doomix in any way. He can, of course, not go invisible because he doesn't have a Wax. And here he comes. The Darkseer Wall goes up again. Trixie in the mix, and Doomix gonna try to TP out. He's not gonna be able to do that, and it will be die. That will still be dying on the top lane. That was actually Trixie gonna try to get out. We'll be able to do so. No more mana for him. It doesn't matter. And that was die. Trying to get farm for himself on the top lane, but all of a sudden, Era and Fly, you know, you're not going to be able to live through that if your team is not there to back you up. And he really needs that farm. He really needs to find some secure farm, as we're going to see Fnatic going for the top lane. Reality Rift in, and a 4-second stun cleans out Enchantress in no time. Iron Shell's up for everybody. Reality Rift in once again, and that's going to be another kill. It will be Darkseer that drops. No-Tail pick up the kill. Nice Shackle up, prepare for battle, and a kill with that as well. Still lands the scream, doesn't matter. Cooldown coming down on 3. Rocket Barrage hitting as well, but the mechanism there for Fnatic to help out. Reality Rift misses, but die. Is he really a threat for Fnatic right now? I don't think so, and they just dive that base and get an entire team wipe up on the team of Fota. And of course, they killed off the Gyrocopter twice in that period of time. Of course, it started off with him going down and ended up with him going down as well. And may I just remind you that they dove, I don't know, to this place with still having the tier 1 tower up on the same lane. That's quite insane. So a lot of kills going on, 33 kills already, 13 minutes time only. And Fnatic, they are looking to be on Warpath continuously. They are now also playing a bit of a split push, or at least gonna. As they're actually gonna go for Roshan. By the looks of it, Doomik's gonna be doing that or trying that by himself. He can do that with the minus armor that the 4 spirits do if he rotates them around a bit, but he will be helped up by Era because Doomix will not be picking up the Aegis. He has got himself a 4 staff. The Dire Courier has died, so I'm quite curious to see what it had on him. We see Era going for drums. I haven't really been able to get that much time to talk about items, so let's just go over them real fast. We already saw the mechanism used by Trixie. We're gonna go for a Shiva's Guard as well, I would imagine, with that ultimate orb. We saw Fly with the mana boots, and that is it. With, of course, Earn Charge there as well. And we're gonna see Fota gonna try to do something against this. They walk right past the sentry ward though. Cooldown is coming down, and here goes the Reality Rift Vacuum in. Sunstrike gonna hit as well. Sonic Wave still hits on a lot in Era. Super low, but he has got the Aegis, so even if he dies, which he doesn't, so now he does, he's still gonna be up again in a moment. In the meantime, we have got Queen of Pain going down after cleaning out Trixie. Era gonna land a 4-second stun up by Sharhan, and Sharhan does not stand a chance to get away. Brewmaster now is gonna try his luck. He turned back to his normal self, gonna get a Reality Rift in, gonna be able to get a stun again in 1 second, and he will be getting that, I think, not even needed maybe. It doesn't look like Era finds it needed. Nope. And the only one getting away is Die this time, and he is gonna be farming on the bottom lane, and I do think you should be getting away. Never mind. Never mind. Hello, No Tail and Era. Triple kill for Era, and that is gonna be only Trixie going down on the Fnatic side for that team fight, and they get, of course, the Aegis. Of course, the Aegis already burned out by Fota, but I don't think that Fnatic is gonna be too sad about that. So I was checking items. Thank you. Queen of Pain, since she had a tough mid lane. At some point anyway, a tough bottom lane I should say. Oh, Reality Rift in, they're gonna go for the Shadow Demon, he puts a disruption up on himself, and they go for a prepare for battle set, 4-second stun. Soul Catcher up on Era though, and do they have enough damage to go through? No Tail still taking a bit of damage, Reality Rift in on Sharhan. There goes the Phantasm, and Sharhan will go down, Collapso lands up on Era. Era might actually die here, but it is the Wisp that helps him out to stay alive. Vacuum back in, prepare for battle, blinks himself out, cooldown, but the Reality Rift in for Die will make sure that he indeed dies. And that will still be nobody down for Fnatic. Yep. So we saw the Queen of Pain's item. She has just built up no talismans to plenty because that's the only thing that she can really do with the amount of times that she has died. Can't really get any core items up just yet. We have got Enchantress. She picked herself up a Bracer, and you know, she's playing a support role here as well, so picked herself up some wards. Doesn't really have any gold to do anything just yet. We have got the Gyrocopter, who's died 9 times now. 9 times, I'm gonna say it again. He died 9 times, and he doesn't really have anything, and no real surprise either because, you know, he died 9 times. Okay, she didn't mention that yet. Brewmaster, he has not got anything either. He's got 1400 gold, still wants to go for his Blink Dagger, has got his mana boots. He's only died 3 times, but 3 times is enough to shut the Brewmaster down, especially if he can't really get his ultis off to get kills, which is, of course, something that he wants to do, and he has been getting his ultis off, but, yeah, not really to that much success. He did get some kills, as said, but you know, not enough. And the last one, of course, is Shadow Demon, who is probably just happy that he has got those boots, he has got that magic wand, and he has also got some wards because he's also the support for Fota. Gold graph 14k in favor of Fnatic, with the experience graph going towards the 20k of Fnatic as well. As Fnatic seems to be at a bit of impasse, they are like cooling down, wanting to get a bit more of their core items up. Fly probably wants to get his 4 staff ready. Trixie maybe wants to finish off his what's it called? Shiva's Guard. What am I saying Shiva's Guard for? Sheep sick. Yeah. Oh, Era No Tail. Prepare for battle. Blinks himself away, Sunstrike. Ah, he's gonna be fine, he's gonna be fine, he's gonna be... Ooh, fine. Meantime on the bottom lane. Here comes the Wisp as well, though. They want to try to fight this 3 versus 4 all of a sudden. Power shot and a 4-second stun. Brewmaster cannot split, already goes down. Hera picks up the kill, gets himself some more gold, gets himself a surge, and a reality drift up on Die, who indeed dies again. Here comes Prepare for Battle. Can he help out his team? Not when he gets stunned for 4 seconds. Here comes Brewmaster. He bought back. He splits. You're gonna try to save the life of Sharhan. Hera actually taking quite some damage here. He's gonna be on the way out, but now gets stunned up. Turns it around though. 4 seconds on up on the fire pan. Armlet toggling to see him keep himself up as Trixie is just constantly getting controlled by the Brewmaster. Queen of Pain coming in to Scream, also bought back. At least able to get himself a kill on the board. Can he do more though? Blinks forward, can't get a Shadow Strike to slow someone down, and it will be Fnatic that will actually turn this around, or at least try to prepare for battle. Blink himself away again already. If they kill these 2 off again, there will be no end to it. They just bought back. They can't afford to die. Tether stun, Shackle, Brewmaster, you're a goner. And that was, by the way, a pretty nice vacuum into the Tether stun. Have to give him that. Have to give Trixie that. It looked quite cool. 3k gold now up on the Darkseer, so Sheepstick is gonna be that, and it is just gonna be a game that is very kill heavy, but also very much in favor of Fnatic at this point. We do have 46 kills in the span of not even 20 minutes, so you know, the 2 kills per minute count just keeps continuing. Fota does not want to give up though. They want to continue going with this. They want to continue fighting, and you know, they're being forced to fight also because Fnatic is thinking, hey, this is fun. We're keeping on killing them and they keep on coming, and we can just continue doing this because, you know, we are very far ahead, so they can dive. They can be a bit more ballsy than you would normally do. And they're just waiting for it. They're just waiting for Fota to make a move again so that they can counter move and kill off Fota, as they have been doing. Fota, though, they have been playing a bit more passive, or at least right now they are. Being in their base, no opportunity to farm. No Till and Era thinking about something, thinking about going in, dive into tier 3 perhaps. Trixie is not here yet, though. I mean, they have only got 4 heroes. Their Shackle doesn't latch. Here comes Doomix. We haven't really seen Doomix that much of this fight. He's going for an Agnes. Well, we have seen his Sunstrikes, of course. But other than that, he's been mostly just farming and just doing Invoker kind of stuff. The biggest impact in this game is still Era and No-Tail. With their global presence and making Fota pay for everything that they do wrong. Woo! Reality Rift doesn't hit. Flat can't help out. There's the Reality Rift. Die. Is gonna not be stunned because it was a 4-second stun upon the Brewmaster. No split for him. Now is Shackle. Prepare for battle. Locked to die. He blinks himself out, but therefore is the only one that is safe for his team, and that's not gonna be the case anymore, as that is gonna be GG, because an ultra kill for Era is all that it took to end this game once and for all. 21 minutes on the board. 51 kills. Game number 1 of StarLadder, day number 16. Fnatic taking off Fota. It started out well for Fota. They got quite a couple of good exchanges, but as soon as that Chaos Knight Wisp combination hit level 6, it was over for them. It was so over for them. We're gonna see disconnects coming out, waiting until the throne explodes, and then we shall see another game for StarLadder. It will be Fnatic taking on Power Rangers. So stick around for that one. My name is Sheever. If you want to support me or follow me, you can do that under the name of SheeverGaming. And that is all under the same thing under youtube.com/SheeverGaming, facebook.com/SheeverGaming, twitter.com/SheeverGaming, twitch.tv/SheeverGaming. You can all do that kind of stuff. So fun. And of course, also, you heard me mention a couple of things about the scores earlier at the start of the draft, at the start of the game. You can check that out for yourself as well. You go to StarLadder.tv. You join the Dota 2 part. There's actually a new front site, so you join the Dota 2 website, and then you go to the British flag, because you know you want to see stuff in English, and you click on League, and you will be able to see everything, all the 16 teams, and everything. So do that if you want to find out more about that, and stick around for Power Rangers taking on Fnatic. Don't go anywhere.